that don't know me, I am a mom to a toddler that was about to be 2 in January, a wife, and I am also a elementary teacher. So I, by no means, am a professional vlogger, but this is always something I've always been into, and I love watching moms on YouTube and seeing their routines and how their life goes, and recipes, and getting all just different types of ideas and stuff that I can implement into my life. So I wanted to jump out there and try something new. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, you can always click that subscribe button. But I'm by no means a professional. I just want to share a little bit of my life with you all and just see where it goes. Thanks.
Every day when we get home from school, Piper and I always wash our hands first thing, especially with all the germs that we're around at school and daycare during the winter months. I have been using the Miss Myers hand soap. I really like it because it does not dry out my hands, leaving them chapped and cracking. Plus, it smells really good and it's all natural. I highly recommend it.
My girl, an afternoon snack. She always comes home starving from daycare, so I had just some apple juice and cheese and some Ritz crackers, which are her favorite. If I can do this with one hand. Nice. All right. Sis, you want a snack? Do you want a snack? Maybe? Here you go. Some juice? Oh, thank you. That's exactly where I wanted them. Thank you. Goodness. Here, Mama's gonna put these back in your bowl. There you go. Ave, you wanna sit with her? So, obsessed right now with Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Hands down the favorite of somebody in the Crisp household. She obviously has nothing to do with me right now because she is into her snack and her show. So while she is doing that, I am going to get some stuff done around the kitchen and the house and get all of my lovely school items put up. Usually in the afternoon when I get home, Steven's been home for lunch and he always has stuff sitting out, and I need to get my stuff unpacked from the day, get Piper unpacked from the day, because we always have tons of stuff whenever we get home from school and daycare. So once I get that picked up, I usually need to start a load of laundry. If you're like me, laundry is never ending in this house, and it's just something that I feel like if I don't keep up with it, it will control me. I use the Gain Original detergent, and then I use the Downy April Fresh for my softener. That is what we have used for years in this house because both of my husband and Piper have super sensitive skin. This is the life of a mom with a toddler. Give you a bowl, and more of it's on the couch than in the bowl. Is it good? That's the real world right there. String cheese all over your couch. Thank you so much. You'll get a snack later. Okay. Don't worry. I'm changed. I'm about to go work out here in a second, but before I work out, I'm gonna get our dinner on the stove. It's super quick, super easy. It's one of my favorites as a parent coming home from work after a long day, being able to throw something on the stove and be done in 30 minutes. I usually cook it all the way, turn it on low, let it simmer, but it is our favorite. It's a taco soup, and I'm gonna kind of show you how to make it here in a second. What you need is a pound of ground beef, any beef that you like. We use organic grass-fed ground beef, 85% lean, 15% fat, a can of chili beans, a can of whole kernel corn, a packet of ranch, a packet of taco seasoning. Now, if I have Rotel, I'll put it in there, but as of right now, I need to go to the grocery tomorrow because I've not been, and it feels like over a week. But normally I'd put a can of Rotel in it and cook it up, and then all you do is you just add a cup of water. So I'm going to show you step by step here in a second. You need to add this to your weekly menu because it is the bomb. I start by grounding that whole pound of ground beef into a giant stock pot. Just brown it like you would any other regular taco meat. Started cooking dinner, and I hear a bunch of banging and shuffling around, and look at who I find. What are you doing? Do you want your babies?
No.
No? You want your blankie? I need you to get down first. Here, give me your hand. Let's hop down. Boop. Come here. Is this what you want? This is our saving grace right there. Now you don't need to get back up there. Here, let's move the bunny over here so we're not tempted to climb, okay?
Cheese.
Okay. Are you saying cheese for the camera? Once I got Piper back playing, I just added 1 can of chili beans straight to the stock pot of the brown ground beef. Then you throw in the whole can of corn. Don't worry, you have to drain it. Just throw it straight in the pot. And then you add your taco seasoning. I use the McCormick taco seasoning, but you can use the low sodium kind or really any other kind of taco seasoning you like. Then I put in the packet of ranch, which is just the Walmart brand ranch because it tastes exactly the same and it's $1 cheaper. Then throw 2 cups of water in the pot, or you can just use the can, fill up the corn can, dump it in there if you want to use less dishes. And then from there, you just stir it up. And also, this is also the time that you would add your can of Rotel if you had the can, unlike me, who is actually adding this to their Walmart click list right now to be picked up tomorrow. Once you get everything thrown into the pot, just give it a good thorough stir. Don't worry if you see the ranch floating around. It simmers down and makes the soup super delicious. Just turn it on low and cover for about 30 minutes. While dinner is cooking, I hop on the bike to get my workout in. I typically ride about 10 miles at various resistances. While I ride, I put some of Piper's favorite toys on the floor so I can always keep an eye on her. I do have that mom guilt for not playing with her, but I don't have time during the morning before work to get it done, and by the time she goes down at night, I have zero motivation to even hop on the bike to ride or do anything. Plus, it's nice to have some self-care to make sure you stay happy and healthy to take care of your family. Because as many of you moms know, we don't have time to be sick, so it's very important that we take that time for ourselves a little bit each day or just a few times a week. The soup is done and it looks and smells amazing. Just sprinkle some crushed tortilla chips and shredded cheese on top. You could also add sour cream. It makes it a little creamy and super yummy. What do you think of your dinner? Is it good? Steven did get home from work while I was on the bike. I wasn't planning on this, but I thought these two were super cute watching TV and eating some strawberries together. They're definitely 2 peas in a pod. While these two were finishing their strawberries and starting bath time, I started cleaning up the after dinner mess. Taco soup does not require a lot of cleanup, which is so nice for a work night. But I start by getting all the dishes in the dishwasher and hand clean the stock pot. After I store all the leftovers in a glass storage container. I switched from plastic to glass containers about 3 months ago and absolutely love them because they are way easier to clean. You can heat your food right in the dish and you don't have to worry about staining the container. I am one of those people who does not like dishes sitting out and drying after meals. I love a clean, fresh countertop that is clutter-free, and it just gives you a really good feeling of knowing that you don't have any dread of putting up dishes the next day. Just like the soap, I also use the Miss Meyer's All Natural Multi-Surface Everyday Cleaner for my countertops. The peppermint is my absolute favorite scent. It only comes out during the holidays, so I try to stock up with it while I have it past the holiday season. It smells so good and fresh and clean, and it's not an overwhelming peppermint scent. It is just so refreshing. Where are we going? Come here. Come here. This is my girl. Get some snuggles. Oh, don't forget Abe.
Fancy Jesus?
Does she poop? Now it's time for my favorite part of the night. Once everybody's finally cuddled up on the couch and cleaned up from the day,
We just really sit back and hang out with one another, and it's a really good time for me to get cuddles because she's always so tired after being at daycare all day. And I just feel like during the work week, I just don't ever get to see her that much. So it's so nice just to have that time where we can just relax and hang out with one another.
Brushing your teeth? Brush them good. Let me see. Let me see them. Go cheese.
It's about 7:15 and she's down for the night. Now that she's finally asleep, I'm going to finish that laundry that I started earlier this afternoon. I'm just going to fold it up, and once that's done, Steve and I are going to have some time to hang out, watch some shows on TV, and just talk about our day. I just want to thank you all for sticking around and watching my first video. I'm going to be posting some more. I don't know how often it will be, but I am planning on getting some stuff out there and getting you ideas and working on some things. So if there's anything that you would like to see, just let me know. And thanks for sticking around with me. Good night.